What's your minimum specification?
If I can just cycle back one, I know it's still kind of fresh, so I'm not sure what kind of NDAs you're still under. Um, but your work at Intel, was that more sort of a clean slate, or can you sort of go into any detail about what you did there? Beyond the sort of PR stuff that we've all heard.
I can't talk too much, obviously. The role I had was Senior Vice President of Silicon Engineering Group, and the team was 10,000 people. So they're doing so many different things. It's just amazing. It was something like 60 or 70 SOCs in flight at the time, literally, from design to prototyping, debugging, production. So it was a fairly diverse group, and there my staff was vice presidents and senior fellows. So it was a big organizational thing. Um, I had thought I was going there because there was a bunch of new technology to go build. I spent most of my time working with the team about both organizational and methodology transformation, like new CAD tools, new methodologies, new ways to build chips. A couple of years before I joined, they started what's called the, SoC IP view of building chips versus Intel's historic monolithic view. And that, to be honest, wasn't going well because they took the monolithic chips, like they built great client and server parts, and broke it into pieces. But you can't just break it into pieces. You have
Yeah.
to actually rebuild those pieces, and some of the methodology goes with it. And yeah, we found a bunch of people who were really excited about working on that. And, I spent a lot of time on, quality, IP quality, density, libraries, characterization, process technology, like you name it. It was my my days were kind of wild. Like some days I'd have 14 different meetings in one day. It would just be click, 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 click. There's so many things going on.
All those meetings, how did you get anything done?
I don't get anything done. Like I told you, I was a senior vice president. It's like evaluation, set direction, make judgment calls. Let's say drive some organizational change, people change, and that adds up after a while. The key thing about getting somewhere is knowing where you're going and then putting an organization in place that knows how to do that. And that takes a lot of work. Yeah, so I didn't write much code, but I did send a lot of text messages.
That kind of code, right? I
Yeah,
mean,
that kind of code.
Intel now has a new sort of engineering-focused CEO in Pat Gelsinger. Would you ever consider going back if the right opportunity came up?
I don't know. I have a really fun job and a really, explosive growth market. So I wish him the best. I think it was a good choice. I hope it's a good choice. We'll see what happens. He definitely cares a lot about Intel, and he's had real success in the past. So he's definitely going to bring a lot more technical focus to the company. Um, but I like working with Bob Swan just fine. So he was, you know, we'll see what happens.